What is going on? Who are you guys? Did Patrick Spring hire you? If not, then what are you? Are you detectives?
On the doctor anyways, then we'll find that buoy and the sniper stuff before we start asking around for...
You keep coming back.
If he really wants to save the...
I don't want to buy the windbreaker, sir. I have the money now, but I don't want any of your stuff. Other than this. There we go. I see a pair of water blue shades.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
Try them on.
This is how a sea monster sees the world.
I've become a sea monster.
Harry. Alright, but these actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater.
Wow, officer. You look so cool. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real.
3 real? Oh, I'll do that then, yeah.
Mess them all up, because they've got no taste.
Kim, what do you think?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
Yeah.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
A man who knows his style. Much respect. A good starter pair, officer.
Give me those sneaker speakers.
The speaker, you should go over and ask him about paying for those sneakers with your net.
Super cool.
The sneakers seem to vibrate in your hands.
The junk is yours, officer.
Spent $50, but I got sneakers now. Have you found your thing yet?
Hello, hello. What can I do for you, officer?
Tell me about the traps.
They may not look impressive,
What do you...
but Lena designed them quite cleverly.
Oh,
So I'm sure they'll do the trick.
what are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm. A meat-eating stick insect. Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
Carnivorous stick insect?
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
Lena designed them?
Yes.
Good. How do they work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What if the traps don't
They'll
work?
I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows.
Yes. What?
I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen her?
Afraid not, officer. I've been busy digging around in the reeds for days, looking for signs of insect activity. I'm less interested in mammalian concerns, to be perfectly honest.
The lieutenant takes a short note in his notebook, then gestures for you to proceed.
Lena's pretty eager for you to
I'm
return.
eager to return to her. Well, sure, my wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Oh, no, another skill point.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both
God, I
get
hate you,
free
Gary.
traps if we don't
Shut the
burn
fuck
them.
up, Gary. I don't know the phasmid's so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen him.
Oh?
A verified sighting. On record. One of only 4 this century. And it's hers.
She's seen it.
Really? She sighted the phasmid.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Maybe you should go back to the whirling, warm up, come back and check on the traps?
No, no, no. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. We do.
He's dead set on this. Could go for some publicity.
What if we check the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Chaos is my method. I am at Scion.
Well, be that as it may, I'd really appreciate the help.
What do I do if there's a phasmid in one?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Close tight. You got
He's
it.
not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula.
Okay.
By the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there. On your way to the old radio tower.
After the church.
The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab.
I saw that one.
A thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
But Kim, maybe our suspect is hiding out in the reeds with the traps.
I have a feeling the only people foolish enough to spend their time skulking among the reeds are these poor fools.
What if I encounter the phasmid?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you.
Oh no.
Prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Lay it on me. Thick. Presents my armpit. This is a terrible idea, but I have to do it.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Alright, let's do it.
Which means you two can pack up and go back to the welding.
Finally.
Thank you for your help.
If it's more cryptid-related business you
Yep.
want to discuss, you'll have time for that later. But what if the information is vital on the hunt?
How did you become a crypto?
Just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
Have you ever discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids.
How many cryptids have you
The
found?
list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long. About 2,002 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages. Yes, the Chateauquan forest pygmy turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Hugo Grab, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found.
Yep.
That does not mean we should stop searching.
Then the insulin phasmid will be the third.
Indeed. If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it.
He has clearly done his math on this.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yes? Alright.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but this you need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about.
Yeah.
You won't just talk.
I know all about the kind green ape. Look, I have the green ape pen.
I see you've been talking about cryptids with Lena. The kind green ape is one of her favourites. We travelled to South Saffron to look for it once. Gary and I got stuck in a rainstorm though. We had to spend most of our time there in a little village. The search was fabulously unsuccessful. But the people were very nice.
What? South Safra? They're just on a different rung of the ladder, Morale. I had no problem with them.
Shut up, you racist.
Complaining about how dude.
They're a nascent culture. I just didn't feel comfortable. And let's change the topic, okay? Talk about your crypt.
By all means.
I'm gonna go talk to your racist over there so I can yell at him some more.
Hello again. Very generous of you to help us out.
This your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
Look like the kind of guy might have a collection of mugs in this home. His colonial mug collection.
How do you mean? Forgive me, officer, but we've only just met.
He is trying to avoid lying to you outright, in case you really have been to them.
Did I mention this is cut out of lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away. You're not going to find me, are you?
How do I find someone, Kim?
Using a standard form, officer.
Thank you.
It's 50 real. You're getting off easy. In return, we expect information.
What did you do, Gary?
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing.
Oh shit.
Out the law.
I'm gonna add that to a sound clip stuff. Just what did you do, Gary? Where's my green pen? All right, future JD, you better understand. What did you do, Gary?
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
How'd you get into the trash?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez,
Why'd you need the key?
so I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Bohemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. After all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Did you put clothes into there?
Officer, please, let me explain. It's not like that.
Do?
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Yes, yes, what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly. Okay, I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads, against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before.
You're wearing the armor.
Where?
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see his intent,
Yeah.
but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing. There's something going on here. You should observe it more closely after this topic is concluded.
Let's move on for
I
now.
hope I could help your investigation.
Does this mean you were in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection?
So, Gary, you live in that apartment.
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Mr. Clare must be very angry with you.
Mr. Everard?
Yeah, he insisted I open the door to your
So
apartment.
you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Yeah, I don't know what this was, but he doesn't like you.
I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night about some theories. Stupid.
Stupid indeed.
Run my mouth loud like that. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you,
This scared him proper. He's positively melted.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming.
Yeah.
Even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
Thank you for your cooperation. Let me get some composure.